a clap so I could line it all up. Okay,
God,
I don't even know how to
guys.
start this.
Welcome to our podcast. Welcome to our channel.
Hey everybody, if anybody's watching, because we don't know who's watching, but welcome to the very first episode, maybe the only episode of our podcast.
We have to come up
unnamed.
with the name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's come up with a name right now.
Welcome everybody to FAFO Uncensored. Or Unfiltered.
Or you were part SNC, huh?
No, I wasn't.
Damn. That would be a good one. That would be a good one.
We'll start that, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, but
FAFO Unfiltered.
I guess-
Our podcast one.
yeah, podcast one. My name's Kris, aka Kristalyn. Kris the boss, you already know the deal.
Oh. Oh.
Just kidding.
Make sure you put that
I'm just
in.
kidding,
Make
I'm
sure
just
that
kidding.
is in there. That needs to be in there.
I'm getting red. Stop. My name's Kris. I just graduated college, 21, and I pretty much do video and photo for a living now because I don't play softball anymore.
Retired as
Tired.
Yeah. Well, I'm Abigail Salazar. I just graduated as well. I'm 23. I'm old. I'm grandma. Oh, no!
Bro.
Okay. I'm 23. I do marketing. And I'm a server because broke.
Yeah.
I help a girl out.
I know. Donate.
Yeah, I'll
We'll
drop
drop
my
the
Cash
Zelle,
App,
drop the Cash App right
my
here, Venmo.
My TikTok. I'll put it in my bio of my TikTok
Yeah.
too, so that way you can send money through there. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
But yeah, something unique about both of us, we both transferred in from different schools to another school, and I think a lot of the things that we've learned, we just kind of want to share with other people because a lot of the things in college softball, people
a lot
don't
of
talk
unknown.
about. Yeah, there's
A
a
lot
lot
of
of
people don't
unknown
know.
that people don't really know until you get there. And I think that it should be talked about a lot more. So I guess we can just
yeah,
talk
because
about
I wish
some
like
of
when
that.
I came in, I knew a lot more than what was given to me or like what
Yeah.
was told to me. So, I mean, I transferred from a JUCO, and JUCO to D1 was a whole culture shock. Like, granted, like softball no matter what, but you are blessed at a Division I level. I'll tell you that much. Like my JUCO, it was from the trenches, but I think I just had a lot of questions going in, especially with my recruitment process.
Yeah.
I was recruited strictly off stats. I was never seen.
Yeah.
And I think that was just a big thing for me, was just trying to figure out how to like showcase my potential and how I was as an athlete. I just felt like an underdog all the time.
Yeah, very different places that we both came from.
You came from a different Division I school.
Yeah, so I came from another Division I school, and what was kind of interesting was that I wasn't planning on transferring. I think I thought I was going to be at that school for all 4 years, and what was hard was when I decided to leave. It kind of felt like a 180, and my whole life felt like it shifted.
Yeah.
I had to find somebody to take over my lease, which was
That's tough. That is really tough.
Nobody
to do.
talks about that. When you transfer, like, you have to find somebody to take
Yeah.
over your lease.
that.
And I had to move out by a certain time. And just the recruiting process, it's scary because it's unknown.
Because you went into the portal. You went straight into the portal.
Yeah, I went straight into the portal. You basically don't know if you're going to get a
You don't know if
scholarship
you're gonna
again.
get picked up at all.
You don't know if you're going to get the same scholarship. You don't know
Right.
if you're going to get less, more,
Yeah.
or if you're going to get picked up at all, which
Right.
is the scary part. I feel like that's...
It's really entering into a portal of unknown.
Yeah,
Like, you
that's
have
something
no
that not a
idea.
lot of people talk about. Like, you
Yeah.
could
You could
lose
literally
it all.
enter and not get picked up at
Yeah.
anyone and completely just fall off or have
Oh,
to
100%,
recruit back
dude.
to your other school and beg to get
100%.
taken back.
Yeah. So I think one thing that I struggled with was just that initial, like, leaving.
Yeah.
And I think that your cat's cute. I think that a lot of people should know that the grass could be greener on the other side. Like, you
Yeah.
just have to play your cards right.
Right.
I really loved all the people that I played with at my school, so it was really hard leaving kind of the
Yeah.
friendships, because I think that's
Yeah.
what makes a school.
Special guest. Honey.
Oh my gosh.
It's my child. Anyways. I know. Attention seeker. She just wants to be on camera.
Oh.
Oh? You?
She knows we're on
She
camera.
knows. This girl never comes out, like, and she's scared of people, but all of a sudden she wants to just be Miss
Hi. Oh.
Big and Bold and come make a feature. Anyways.
But yeah, I ended up leaving my friends, which is really hard, but they were
Yeah.
super supportive. My parents were super supportive, and I
Mhm.
knew that when I left, the only place I wanted to go was home in
Yeah.
California, which is even more of a gamble because
Yeah.
then your options get pretty narrow.
Right.
But cards played out well. Like, I ended up getting the longer end of the stick.
Yeah.
And
The grass was
was
for
greener on
you.
the other side, I will
yeah,
say.
Yeah. I see it, and that's the good thing though, is that sometimes it does turn out better than you can imagine.
Yeah.
But for some people it doesn't, which just sucks, but luckily I think for me too, obviously coming from a JUCO is way different. I wasn't even planning on playing after
Yeah.
my JUCO. Like, my final game, I had my sophomore night, and I was done. I was like, okay, I'm hanging up with the cleats. Like, I didn't get recruited and committed to Fullerton until August.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember,
Beginning
because
of August,
you
late
were one of the
July.
later ones.
Yeah, so like late July, beginning of August was when I signed, and that's like literally like the latest time you can even
Yeah.
commit. So for me, it was a lot of unknown,
Yeah.
and at one point I thought like, oh, it's dirt over there. Like, the other side is dirt. It's brown. It's not green on the other side. But it ended up working out. So I think, but the same thing for me was leaving my hometown. Finally, I was happy. I was excited to get away. Like, whereas for you, you're excited to go back home. I was excited to leave.
Yeah.
But I ended up, I like it over here. I think that's why I stayed
Yeah,
after college,
yeah.
is because there's so much more opportunity out here in like in a city like Fullerton and Orange County, whereas coming from a smaller town, there's not. But it's so crazy because we have both like two very unique, different stories.
Yeah, but it kind of aligns.
Yeah.
A little similar.
No, yeah. Like we have the same path in the end.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
It's crazy how the world
crazy.
works.
Truly.
Invisible string theory.
No, literally. When I tell you, like, the connections that I've made out here in Fullerton,
Crazy.
unreal.
It's crazy. And no, I never thought that I would come to school back home. I think growing up, I always wanted to leave.
Yeah. Come.
Yeah, I think that growing up, getting recruited, I always wanted to leave home.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
And I just found myself back over here. I think it was
Yeah.
definitely a great experience to be able to live on my own, which is
Yeah.
not what you're doing now. It just
Yeah.
happened, it kind of flipped for us.
Right, yeah.
Because I just kind of learned how to be independent, just kind of taking care of your own stuff. And then when I come
Exactly.
home, I feel like I appreciate the relationship with my parents
Right,
more, with my
right.
sister more, and just, I feel like you learn a lot when you
You
live
definitely
on your
do.
own.
You definitely do. Because, I mean, obviously, being at my JUCO, I lived at home. And then coming here,
Yeah, it's a lot different.
it's a lot different. And I'm the same way. Like, even though I'm so far from my family, I know, like, I have the same appreciation.
Yeah.
Like, wow, like, you have to, like, grow up, and you have to be an adult,
Yeah.
and you have to pay for things on your own. You take, like,
You
pride-
have to eat on your own.
You have to cook
I-
for yourself. You have to learn how to
The
cook. Like,
cooking.
when I tell you, like, my cooking was rough. Like, now, like, I know how to.
My cooking's still rough.
Now, like, I can whip it up in the kitchen a little bit, but it ain't nothing gourmet. Like, even when I go home, like, I'm going home in 2 weeks, and my mom's like, hey, like, what home cooked meal do you
Yeah.
want? I'm like, oh, bless. Like, it's been
Like,
a
I don't gotta cook
minute,
anymore.
literally. But yeah, I think you become, like, a lot more independent and appreciative. And I think that's something that everyone should experience, like,
Yeah.
in college. at
I
one
think it's
point in
great.
time.
I think
No,
it's
yeah.
great that people decide to leave college.
Or leave their hometown.
Leave their
at least,
hometown, yeah.
Even if it's just for a year or like 2.
Yeah,
like
and
you did, I think that just having like that year or 2 under your belt to like live on your own or live with roommates or something, it teaches you so much, like,
Oh,
about
100%.
other people, about yourself, everything.
So when we did actually get to college,
Yes.
I think we also came from very two different places. I didn't play much my
Right.
first. We didn't really play much in college.
Yeah, so coming from, well, for me, my JUCO, obviously it's different. JUCO's different
Yeah.
than D1. I played, had amazing stats. Coming
Yeah.
to Fullerton, whoo, child, that was a
Yeah.
different
I know,
story.
it kind of flip-flopped for me then, because I went to school, first 2 years, didn't play much, came to Fullerton,
Yeah.
also didn't play much.
I would say junior year we went through the trenches.
Junior
like,
year, yeah, we
for both of
definitely-
us, we went through the trenches our junior year together.
Yeah.
We did not see the field. I
Yeah.
didn't see the field at all.
I-
Like, I didn't see it like one at bat. Yeah, I think that was one of the biggest lessons I could take away from
Yeah.
like the college experience with softball is being a bench player.
Oh, yeah.
It defines you for a quick second. It definitely makes you consider your character in a good way. It was a character developing
Oh, yeah.
year.
Playing time. Let's talk about it.
Let's
Because I know we both have a lot of experience on that.
I would
part.
say it was a lot. It was
I think you went through it more than I went through it.
I went through it, dude. Like,
It's tough.
No, like when I tell you, like, obviously, like being a transfer, you have a lot to prove. Like,
Oh, yeah.
no matter where you transfer from, even coming in like as a freshman, you have a lot to prove. If you're not a returner to the team, you have a lot to prove. I think that for me, also, I have that unique experience where I didn't play travel. I didn't have that quote unquote experience that college coaches normally would like you to have. I was told that straight to my face, like, oh, you didn't play travel, you don't have the experience we want. Okay.
It's like, why
But-
does that matter?
Granted, like, I get it, like, coaches, like, look, honey, get down. Get the fuck out of the camera.
Oh, no.
Honey, can you move her?
Okay, there she's
Sorry. So sorry.
special appearance. special
Anyways,
appearance.
attention seeker over there. I didn't play travel, so I didn't have that experience that the college coaches wanted me originally to. So right off the bat, I was kind of judged in a sense, like off that. So I didn't get to truly showcase my talent. Granted, like when I came in, I don't know about you, but when I came in, like I was terrified. I was literally so scared. Like even at practices, like I could remember, like I would be taking like a grounder, and it felt like I didn't know how to take a ground ball.
It's a little bit of imposter syndrome, for sure.
Yeah, like I just like came in and I felt like I don't know, like
I think especially because at least when I left a team that I really loved and came into a new one, I kind of expected everybody to have their clicks already, so I
Yeah.
didn't expect to get super close with anybody.
yeah, exactly. And like also too, like you form like a relationship with your coaches at your previous. And for me, like I had such a good experience with my coaches at my JUCO that and sometimes I didn't feel that from other coaches. So I think that was hard for me because I had the confidence at my JUCO, and then I transfer over, and the coaches don't see that in me yet. So then it's just like, well, shoot,
Yeah.
like, am I really good? Like, should I even be here? But I think that then fast forward to our senior years, I think that we were both given good opportunity,
Yeah.
and ultimately, like, our confidence grew, and we were able to have I think we ended with a great career.
I think we did too.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I was talking to somebody and we were just kind of talking about playing time, and I said, yeah, I understand what it's like to not play.
Yeah.
And she goes, what do you mean? You played
Yeah.
Did you not play all 4 years? And I said, no, I played probably 25% of my college
Literally,
career, and
no,
it was
literally.
just that last year.
Yeah.
And even then, it was super hard.
But that's the crazy thing is, like, people aren't gonna remember you. Like,
Yeah.
they're not gonna
Oh,
remember your
yeah.
freshman
Nobody.
year.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna
No one's
remember
gonna
what you did in
remember you.
college unless you're breaking numbers,
literally like
dude.
Jocelyn Allo or something. Like you're just crazy good. Like
Yeah.
you're not gonna be remembered. Like it sucks to say it, but like I promise you, like even though we're Division 1, we're a mid-major. Like, mid-major schools don't get the recognition.
Yeah, which I think they should.
100%,
Like 100%
yeah.
our school should be.
I think so.
I think it's getting there, but a lot of people overlook those mid majors, which is
100%.
sad to say, but
Yeah.
it's true.
No, yeah. But that just goes to show, like, all the pressure we would put on ourselves, like, with performing. And obviously, like, you want to perform good. You want to get that starting spot. Granted, but, like, people don't remember. They're not going to remember, like, I guarantee you, like, no one remembers our junior years
Yeah.
that we went. Like, now that we're graduated, like, I can guarantee, like, if I were to ask any of the parents who are still there, like, hey, do you remember, like, when I played? They're going to say probably something about our senior night or, like, our last games. Like, that's what's going to be memorable. And I think that I'm really happy with how we ended.
Yeah,
Like,
me too.
I think that, but that was just literally a dedication to how much effort and work that we put in through the tough times.
Because it was hard.
It was so hard. And I think that's what gets overlooked because you have to put a smile on your face.
Yeah.
And you have to be all happy-go-lucky, still cheering on your teammates, and being the most positive vibe.
Oh, 100%. The reality of being a bench player is it sucks, dude.
When I tell you, like, the tea in the trenches that we had to dig ourselves out of,
It's tough.
it's tough. Like, you don't see, like, the behind the scenes. You don't see, like, the what happens outside of the field.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but, like, the way that we would get blamed for losses,
The energy.
we were, like, the head of the bench committee.
Yeah,
Like, we
I
were
think-
truly, like, the management.
I definitely think being the bench player, you're like, you got to be the number one cheerleader.
Right.
And if you're not, like, say the team loses,
Oh, it's our fault.
the energy, like, dugout, your energy.
Your energy was off, and that's why, like, our players couldn't hit. Girl, check your lineup. Check that lineup, because last time I checked, the pitcher just threw damn near a no-hitter, and you're blaming us because
Definitely.
our energy, my voice was not as loud as it was the game before.
I think that was definitely some of the more draining parts, was when kind of the dugout was blamed for energy if the team
100%,
lost.
100%.
Because as hard as it is, or as easy as it is to have a smile on your face,
Yeah.
you know, you don't want to be perceived as, oh, poor me, I'm not starting.
Right.
You want to show that you're still being a good teammate.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you want to be a great teammate.
Yeah.
You want to be a great friend to your
Right.
friends that are starting.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's super hard, and it's mentally draining sometimes.
Oh, 100%.
So when the dugout would get blamed for stuff, it's just, I feel like it's a little discouraging.
It is, and it's kind of just like a slap in the face, because it's like, you put in the work at practice, obviously, because you want to get a starting spot. You don't get the starting spot. Okay, that's fine. But then you're still putting 100% in your role, which is cheering, being a good teammate. But then you get blamed for that, when that, on like, I do get some cases, like, if you're having a bad attitude, that can affect the team. But it's to the point where you're being, like, as positive and as happy-go-lucky and as loud as you can, and you still get blamed for a loss just because your energy is down, because you're, like, the starters obviously aren't going to be happy-go-lucky either. So you can't expect me to be smiling and cheering by myself. Like, that's the hard part.
It's a team effort in that sense.
Right.
Yeah, that's a very challenging part that we both had to overcome.
Yeah,
But
that's definitely, like, a big, like, it is a big role. Like, people, like, overlook, obviously, like, when you get told that you're a bench player, or when you, like, the lineup
or
comes
just the
out,
lineup gets put out, you're obviously going to be discouraged. But you don't want to show that.
you can't show that, and the moment you do, the coaches are going to pick up on that like that.
Yeah,
but then
you
it's
don't- yeah.
also, like, crazy, because if you seem, like, okay and happy-go-lucky,
Then
the
it's like you don't
coaches are-
care.
Exactly, the coaches
It's
are
like, no, I just don't want to be like, oh, poor me.
literally. So it's like,
Yeah,
the
it's-
coaches think, oh, she doesn't care. Like, she's still happy-go-lucky. Like, we don't have to put her in. They're like, she's
Yeah.
fine. Like, no, babe, I care.
I wanna play.
Like, I'm low-key crying on the inside. Let me put my
Sunglasses on.
I put my sunglasses on, and there's tears coming down my face, because why?
sunglasses.
Why? Like, but then if you show that, then it's like, oh.
Yeah, then you don't want to look like Yeah, you just don't want
I
to
just
look like
don't
you're
wanna
throwing
look like
a pissy fit.
Yeah, and then they're gonna think like just poorly of you that you're not a team
Good teammate,
player.
because like obviously both of us were great teammates.
Right.
But it's just how you showed it. I think if I
Yeah.
showed that I quote unquote cared a little bit more, maybe it would have been different for me.
Right.
But also, we never know.
Yeah.
And I think just the journey that led me to how I ended my career, obviously there was stuff that could have been different.
Do you regret anything? Would you necessarily say that you regret anything that you, let's say, did or didn't do in a sense, like speaking to anyone, like coaches wise? Do you think you should have been more vocal with things?
I would say for the most part, I don't regret anything except the way I viewed myself, because based on how the coaches
Yeah.
perceived me
Yeah.
per se. I definitely think I should have given myself a lot more credit for everything that I've been through.
Yeah.
And not let kind of a coach's viewpoint of me determine how I view me.
Right.
And I think that's
Right.
also where I kind of found my passion earlier in life, because hello, cat. You can get her.
Sorry, my special
Sorry,
guest.
pause. The special Oh. She'll just chill there.
Yeah, she'll be okay.
What was I saying?
The coach's viewpoint.
Oh yeah, I think I would have viewed myself a lot better and not let decisions based on playing time affect how I viewed myself as a person.
Right.
I think, especially when you're playing college softball, the way you view yourself was whether or not you played.
Right. The coaches can
Which
see
is
right
very
through you.
toxic
It's
too.
Crazy.
I
It's
definitely think that's something
crazy.
that should be talked about more, because my first 2 years I didn't play much, and
Well, right.
it was discouraging for
Yeah.
sure. And I think a lot of people don't realize that it's hard being on the bench, like a bench player, whatever you want
Yeah.
to call it. But because I would say that people that are trying to work for that starting nine, that aren't already in that starting nine, work 10 times as harder.
Oh, 100%.
Especially because you have something to
guarantee-
prove.
Right. Because I feel like sometimes, don't get me wrong, like your starting nine is good.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they're starting
And
nine.
they're working hard.
But
Like,
they
don't
get
get me
comfortable.
wrong.
You
Yeah.
can get comfortable in a
You
starting
can get
nine.
comfortable.
Any starters, any sport, you can get comfortable. And I think that having that chip on your shoulder, like when you aren't a starter, I remember us getting to the field 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Even before games, knowing that we weren't going to get it at bat, going just to get some kind of looks, just in case. And I think that having that little chip on your shoulder it just goes to show like the kind of work ethic you need to have. But then like halfway through, when you're not seeing like playing time still, it can get discouraging. I think that's where people like
a lot of people give up.
right. But I think that like for us, like me personally, like I don't think either of us did that.
Yeah.
But then it ended up working out in the end. Like it ended up like we ended up proving ourselves, and I think
Yeah.
that's like a big thing for people to remember is like trust the process.
You really do have
Like,
to. And
it's
at the
hard
yeah,
though.
it's hard.
It's hard like mentally. It takes a toll on you mentally like
Because like I said, all we know is this sport. But I can promise you that there is better outside
Yes,
of softball.
yes.
There is more outside of your sport.
yes.
And
oh my lord.
it is so cliche to say, but this sport does not define
At
you.
all. And I think that it's weird because being a bench player, you learn that.
Yeah.
You learn
Oh
that
yeah.
it comes naturally, and I think that, like, for both of us, I think we found that early on.
Yeah.
I know that in my senior year, I knew that from, like, a pretty early stage that this wasn't going to be, like, end-all, be-all. And I think that was low-key why, like, after college, I was okay.
I think so too.
I think
we
that
both turned out pretty good
After, like, becoming retired and becoming a NARP, like, I think
NARP.
that...
ARP.
ARP.
Rephrase that. We're ARPs.
ARPs. An ARP is a athletic regular
Yeah.
person. We're still athletes.
Yeah, don't get
I
it
still
twisted.
consider myself an
I
athlete.
play pickleball now, so don't you get it
I-
twisted.
yeah, don't worry.
We're ARPs.
We are ARPs.
We're ARPs.
So athletic regular person. Being an athletic regular person, in a sense, I felt like halfway even through senior year, like I knew I wasn't gonna have like an identity crisis. Like obviously, like I got out of whack, like out of routine after college.
Yeah.
Like I obviously we're used to waking up early. You're used to being forced to go to weights. Like you literally are forced to go work out
Yeah.
and move your body. I think like the first week, I don't think I did anything.
Yeah,
I don't think
I took
worked-
I took
I
a
don't work out.
hiatus.
I think I was working softball camps and I literally told the girls I refused to touch a softball. Like I made them pick up every single ball because I was like, I don't want to touch a softball.
Have you picked up a ball since we?
I have.
ended?
I actually was in a slow pitch game. I had my slow pitch debut. Yeah, and that when I tell you that is hard, like that is hard.
Slow pitch is hard.
Slow pitch is really hard. I think I went like 1 for 3.
That's still good. That's
I don't
over
think
300. That's where you want to be. That would get you in the starting 9.
Oh, truly. I don't know. I don't know. Borderline, but
Yeah, but like you said, I think because we, didn't play much, we had to find out, our life outside of softball early on, and I think that's what I pretty much did my sophomore year. I kind of had to figure out, this isn't end all be all.
Yeah.
I had to figure out, this is kind of what I'm interested in doing
Yeah.
after college, because unless you're gonna go pro, which
Right.
is very like
very
you could
slim
do that. You could do
chances.
that.
Granted, we do have a lot more opportunities for
Yeah,
softball
which
now.
is
thank
it's growing. Like the game is
goodness.
growing, which is definitely great.
But it's still very limited for
Yeah.
us. Like considering other sports, I think even any women's sports
yeah,
is very limited.
like it's definitely growing, but it's not where it should be.
right. Like I think the percentage is, I don't even know what the
Yeah.
percentage is, but like
But it's getting there.
it's getting there, luckily. But obviously for us, like we knew that we weren't gonna have that, and I think that's something that I think I like to tell people is I know that if I coach girls and they ask like mentally, how do you avoid burning out? And it's crazy that girls literally at like 12 years old are already burnt out. And I think that what I try and tell them is like, remember how like we would be told to fill our cup? I think that finding a way to fill your cup and like finding out things that you like to do and like finding out like other hobbies outside of softball. Like for you,
Yeah,
like
it's
you
really
had-
important.
You had your video and you had like all your outside, your side stuff, and like for me, I mean the same thing, social media and stuff. Like
Yeah.
finding
That niche.
Yes, finding your niche outside of softball. Like, but low key, like even for me, like on my TikToks, I didn't even know what to post after because all I would post was
Softball.
Softball. I would post dancing in my softball uniform. I would post getting ready with me in my
Yeah.
softball uniform. Like all this softball stuff. I wouldn't say it was like an identity crisis, but I was
Yeah.
like, shoot, I need to find another niche because I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't.
Because a lot of people, this is their life. You
They
hear
dedicate
softball is life.
everything to
like
this.
every day you're in the cages, and we've been through it. But
Yeah.
what are you gonna do when that's over?
Right, because it's gonna come to an end. Whether you do go pro, whether or not. There's some girls who like can make a whole life out of it.
Yeah, I think it's very important to just find who you are if you
Yeah.
didn't play this sport, because
Right.
there will be a time where your career will be over and
Yeah.
you kind of just get
It
thrown
does,
into the
and you
fire.
get thrown into the real world,
And that's
and
the honest
that
truth.
is no joke. Like being an adult is no.
And I
joke.
wouldn't even consider myself an adult yet.
Like no, literally, because I don't even have like a car payment right now. I don't have like, I my rent is low, thank goodness. But like stuff comes up, like not me literally having to drop like $1,000 on my car because of one. Literally, I was on my way to work. Guys, I was on my way to work.
There's no stipend,
No,
no
literally,
scholarship,
no fast food, nothing. Like I don't have anything.
no
to back
dining
me up.
dollars.
No, literally. What do you mean I don't have my Titan card anymore to swipe? I can't just go to the freaking gastronome to go eat dinner? Oh, like that would save me.
Yeah.
That stuff would save me. I can't go in the locker room and just grab some goldfish.
I know, it's different.
It is, and I think that's like, if I had to like think of one thing, like if I had to give one advice to like someone who's just coming out of college, I would say learn not necessarily who you are, because like I don't even think I know who I am fully. I don't think you learn who you are until your late 20s, but learn what you love aside from softball. Because that, I think, has helped me a lot more with even becoming an adult. Because even though, like, all the stresses of an adult, like, are still here, like, obviously we have to grow up a little bit, I still am able to go do stuff that I love.
Yeah.
Like,
Even if it's small.
Literally.
You know, hanging out with friends.
Right.
Going to the beach.
Exactly.
It could be little.
It can literally go getting
Like-
coffees, going to church. I go to church
Yeah.
every Sunday. That I love doing that. Or, like, for me, what helped me, starting 75 hard. Literally, like, because for that first week, I was like, I'm not working out. Like, I have no motivation. I don't know what I want to do with my life. I'm not forced to wake up and go lift, you know? We don't have a game today. Like, I don't have any of that. I think that 75 hard helped me get back into a routine and get me back to feeling like an athlete again. Because, like, sometimes when I would go work out before I started 75 hard, I didn't feel like an athlete. I feel like I was kind of just, like, working out to work out. I tried Pilates. I tried doing yoga. Like, granted, I love Pilates, but, like, not every day. I don't know how girls do it
Yeah.
every day. Like,
It's a lot easier to be
Right.
active when you're forced to do it.
mm-hmm.
After, it's kind of on your own.
Do you get, okay, because you wake up early too, right? Because you wake up to go to the gym at what? Before workout?
Before work, I would
4 or
say
5-ish?
4:30, 4:45.
See, I wake up at 5 and I go to the gym. Just because I feel like I'm autopiloted to it.
Yeah.
But do
Yeah.
you get PTSD?
I do. Like, oh my gosh, I'm late for lift.
So, because I live with softball girls still. So, I literally will hear my alarm go off and I hear them already leaving. I'm like,
You're like, I'm late. I have to run
late. I have to
polls.
text the captain. Speaking of captains.
Speaking of captains,
We have a guest.
we have a guest.
a
A guest on the
appearance.
very first podcast.
I know.
Hey guys.
This was
This
one
was
of
one
our
of our
captains.
captains.
Do you want to talk about your experience life after college so far?
My experience has been great. I think
Do you feel like you've had like any identity crisis so far? Or, like,
honestly,
you feel like
no. I think I've been very like chill, and I think I don't have expectations for myself, and I think that's been my biggest like or like my best friend, because I don't worry about things, and I'm like in no rush to be like, I'm behind, I need to do this, I need a job. Like, I'm just kind of like taking it like one day at a time, and like really just
Yeah.
like keeping it chill. Like, I'm just like, whatever happens, happens. Opportunities are gonna come for me, and I'm just gonna take it as they come.
You're in.
Yeah.
I think that all three of us found ourselves like, because that's what we were talking about, was we found ourselves like like senior year. Like, we already knew
Yeah.
who we were,
Yeah.
and we didn't feel like softball was going to be the end of our lives.
I think all three of
Yeah.
us were pretty good at not letting the
softball
sport define you.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Because I think I took it the hardest out of all of us, but whatever.
Me and Abigail were
I
just
think
like,
I think I was the only one kind of bawling my eyes out. They were fine, but whatever.
Yeah, I had a good moment. It hit me early. I think it hit me like, I was already crying like at practices in the locker room and stuff.
Well, we like cried the week before.
Yeah, I think it hit me early,
Riverside.
and then it didn't hit Chris until after.
I think it hit me
senior
right when it
day.
happened because, well, we shouldn't have lost. but
We can get into that another
we'll
day.
talk about that
Yeah.
later. Getting trauma.
God, PTSD.
But we came out all right. I think all three of us were
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good at kind of knowing that this sport doesn't define us and knowing that there is
Yeah.
not better, but there is a life after.
There's definitely levels to it though, because I feel like first we realized that a coach shouldn't define us. I think we found that out within playing, and then going into senior year, we found out the sport doesn't define us, which I think made us turn out.
I think we even really found each other. Like,
Because
Yeah.
we were,
Yeah.
us three, we weren't really close junior year.
No.
I wouldn't say we weren't
No, we
close at
weren't.
all. And then senior year, like,
we really like
We
came
really
together.
latched on to each
'Cause it was
leaned
really
on
just
each
us
other.
three.
Yeah, we
No,
leaned
yeah.
on
Us
each
three and
other
Ashley.
just, like,
yeah.
we went through it together, and we like honestly, and I like everyone, like, you laugh, but I really think I like learned so much because of you, and like we just like I
No,
was able to
literally.
be okay because of Kris, and even Abigail, like I think we
Yeah.
just learned so much from each other, and it was like,
Chris-
we're okay.
Kris is our financial baddie. Like,
This
she
is my
knows
financial
Oh
advisor.
my gosh.
We
Oh
can do
my
a whole
gosh.
podcast for that too. She'll give you a lesson.
Everybody open
Yeah.
up a CD.
No,
Open up
literally.
a high yield
Open up a
savings account.
open up a
Chris-
CD, invest,
Invest.
Literally,
your money, save your money.
I'm opening up a CD next week because of Chris. So
I didn't even know what that was. If you went to go.
I didn't know.
important-
I don't
it's
know what
important
any of
to
that.
know.
And see, like, I don't know. That's also stuff in the real world. Like, I don't know anything financial. I don't even know how to do my taxes. I'm gonna
I
have
don't
to-
know how to do my taxes.
I don't know anything about finance. So we literally had a whole meeting, and I read the whole book cover to cover. I don't remember from that, dude. Like,
I do remember our financial
no, it's mine.
Bob Cardunian.
We had it twice, didn't we?
Yeah, we did have it twice.
3 times.
Yeah, I
Just
don't
recent
remember.
3
I remember
times.
Soph got mad at me because I had my AirPods in.
I
the
do
meeting.
remember that. She's
I
like,
did. I got mad at everybody because nobody was paying attention.
And that's when I read the book twice, and I don't remember anything. And that's like
Yeah.
what I wish like people taught you in college is like. I mean,
Mhm.
granted, we did get taught, but like I didn't get
Yeah.
tested on it or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the real world is tough.
mm-hmm.
My piece of advice is to
She glitched.
hold on, pause.
She's glitching.
Time out. Be okay with not knowing. It's okay. Go at your own pace. Just because other people are way ahead of you doesn't mean you need to be where they're at. It's okay. You're gonna go down your own road. You're running your own marathon. You have your own pace in life. It is okay to not know. It's okay to not to. It's okay to take your time. It's okay to just live your life. Like
Yeah. I think the moment you stop comparing yourself to others is when you will be happy.
yes, I feel like I learned that probably a little too later than I wanted to, but like
Yeah.
once I was like, you know what, I don't need to worry about what these people think about me, or like if we're at the same level, like no, like it's just
Yeah.
worry about me, and I got so much
And
happier.
that goes both for softball
And
and
life.
life. Like I think that like you're always comparing yourself to whoever like you're
Yeah.
competing against in softball. You know, like
Once you
anyone in your position.
stop, you're gonna be so happy.
Yeah.
No,
once you
literally.
stop, you can.
Take a
You
deep
will
breath.
just be
It's like a
happier.
weight lifted off your shoulder. Cause like even like when I first came out of college, I was stressed only because I was like I'm unemployed. Like I want to be here already,
Yeah.
and like I'm not here. And I see people obviously my age, damn near getting married, having kids, have these like big girl
Chris got a
jobs.
9 to 5.
Like
Guys, I think the Dodgers just scored.
Oh my gosh.
What happened? Is it?
let's go.
Was it 1 run or 2? The Dodgers just scored,
The
guys.
Dodgers. Disgusting.
Let's go. Dodger game is on right now, so. But I forgot what I was saying. I was stressed. Everyone was having kids, popping out freaking rings and I was like,
People are getting married.
Chris got a job. and I was
Chris
like,
has a 9 to 5.
Oh
Like
my goodness.
I was working a part-time job making $16.50 an hour.
I didn't even have a job. I didn't have any. I didn't know if I got into grad school. I didn't have a job. I was like, I'm doing nothing with my life.
When I tell you my days for like a month, 2 months, GTL. Gym, tan, laundry. I literally was the definition of the Jersey Shore. Like, and I was loving it. Like, now I wish I could go back to those days because, like, now I have my soccer job with the pro team, and then I also have serving. Like,
Yeah.
2 jobs, Loki. Like,
Yeah, it's okay to take the time to like reset and just like have the time because I've been
were
locked
on
for
the
4
go.
years. For 4 years,
Yes.
I've been on.
It's okay to take a break.
I forget. Like, we low key have been working for like
Yes.
4 years. Being an athlete is a job. Like, and I
Yeah,
don't think
it is.
people.
And not
It's on
even
my
just you
LinkedIn.
don't
No,
you don't get your
literally.
Saturdays.
No, literally.
Sometimes you get your Sundays, but
You don't even get like a day sometimes, cause like when
because you're practicing.
exactly
You're practicing on your own.
exactly. Cause Sundays like if
Yeah.
I take off one day, like I was stressing, like I was like, that's where the
It
comparing.
feels like
the
you're gonna
comparing
forget
comes
in one day.
Yeah. Like the comparing comes in. I'm like, oh well, this person's probably putting in work too, so I need to go
Yeah.
put in work.
It was stressful.
It was stressful as
A lot.
and you don't get like it feels like you don't get a break. That one day doesn't even feel like one day.
No.
It feels like maybe 1 hour.
And then when you like don't do anything, it's like you wasted it. It's like,
Right, and
now
then
I gotta go back and do
No,
tomorrow.
literally. Or that one day that you get, it's just like, you
I
kind
like
of
I'm
feel.
like talking just to Abigail. What are you talking about?
But that one day, like, I think that's what I wish I would have prioritized more is more me time. That's where that comes in, is like filling up your cup more and actually prioritizing yourself. And that's where you're going to learn sooner who you are, and that softball doesn't define you, or any sport doesn't define you, is when you do take your own time. I even wish I did that during the week, like taking an hour after class or something to go grab coffee or go to the beach or something on my own. Like, I think I didn't burn myself out necessarily, but I know that's how people can burn themselves out.
I think I didn't take advantage of my off days. Like, I would sit and, like, lay in bed all day, and then I'm like, okay, I wasted it. Like, I wish I would have taken more time, like, if I had an off day, to go out and, like you said, go get coffee either by myself or go hang out with more people instead of just, like, rotting in bed all day. Because I was like, okay.
Which is okay to rot in
It
bed.
is
like,
fine,
one,
but then
I
I
think
feel like
it's
I
okay.
wasted a lot of my life just, like, and I think that's why I was very down for a lot of my years.
I don't think people talk about that either, though. Like, you can go through depression. Like, depression is so real in sports. Like, it's crazy, like, the amount
really
of
hard to get out of it.
Emotional turmoil, and no one can know.
Because again, you define yourself in this limited time sport.
Right, because we all know it's going to end. It ends eventually. But for that time being, it feels like that's your whole world. It literally is your whole world.
And it's not. And I think a lot of people still think that way.
100%.
Like, a lot of people we know feel
Well,
that
I
way.
think the only reason, like, we...
I have class right now, guys.
Oh, bye! That was our guest.
Yeah, a lot of people... There's a lot of people, obviously, that struggle with, you know, not being okay with playing time. There's a lot of people that define...
Some people just can't, like, separate the two of your outside life and your sport.
Yeah.
And because it's hard.
It's hard.
Really hard.
I know.
I struggled with it.
I also struggle with it.
I
It's
struggled
hard.
with
It's
wanting
really
the
hard.
validation from not only my coaches, but I want the validation from my family. You don't want to let your family down, because if you're not starting, if you're not playing, all the money, the time, the effort they put into you, it feels like you're letting them down.
Yeah, I know. I would feel so bad for my parents when they would fly out to my games.
And you're not playing.
And I'm not playing.
And it's
then it feels like a waste of their money.
And I tell them every time, I would be like, I'm not playing. Like, I literally tell them prior, like, I'm not going to play. Like, but that's where, like, for me, like, my family was so supportive. And they
same.
wanted to. They just wanted to come see me. And it's like, but some people don't have that. And I think that's what people struggle with, is, like, some people do have those parents or do have that family where they're so hard on them that they just make it worse. And I think that's one of the biggest things, is, like, you don't want to let your family down. You don't want to let your friends down. You want to be able to feel validated to the point where that can eat you up more than you know. And it doesn't hit you until later on in the season. And then by the time people want to help you or realize it, you're already so deep that it's just like, I don't know how I'm going to get out of it.
Yeah.
Where I felt like that at one point. I think junior year, like, I went through it really bad. But then again, it goes back to, you have to put on this smile. You have to put on this fakeness in a way that no one can know that
you're not okay with.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, no one can know that you're not okay with not having playing time or not performing how you want to. But you can't show that, because if you show that, then you're not a team player.
Yeah. And granted, you do have to work super hard to break that starting nine.
Right.
And, you know, it is really hard, but you do still have to put in the work. I'm not saying that,
No, yeah.
you know, either of us
Definitely.
didn't play. I'm not saying that I didn't play because this or that.
Right. I'm not saying that I'm better than her.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm better than her. That's why I didn't play. I'm just saying like, it sucked.
It does. Like, it. And
Like, regardless of what the conditions were, who was starting over you, how they did compared to you, like X, Y, Z, you know, none of that really matters. I'm just talking about the fact that, you know, it's hard.
It is. And you know what sent me, like, what would, like, literally, like, trigger me to a T when people would tell me, is like, oh, but you're still D1. I know. Yeah. Whoop-de-doo.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not playing. Like, you don't, like, I don't think people understand, like, yeah, you get the privilege of being D1. You get the perks. You get the gear. You get all this, that, and the third. You get the travel. But it's not what I worked for.
Like, your standard is
I hold
up here.
myself up to a high standard, exactly. And going from playing everyone in D1, like, you're the best in your area. You come from the best of the
Yeah,
best.
playing D1, you are the best
You are literally
with other
with
people
the
that are
best.
also the best.
It's the best of the best.
Yeah.
And so you're going to have, like, all the best players from, like, each team. Like, I'm sure you were the best player in your team growing up. I was the best player. Everyone on every team was the best player.
And then you get to college and you're
now
all here.
You're
all
thrown
here.
into everyone who's the same level as you. So it's like, obviously you raise your standard more because you're like, now I want to be the best on this team. Like, and I think that's where, like, some people, NARPs, like, they're like, oh, but you're still D1. No, babe, I still have a standard for myself. Like, I don't care if I'm, like, I don't care that I'm D1. Well, I care I'm D1, but I don't want to ride the bench. Like, I want to still make not only myself proud, but my family. Like, they want to see me play at this level. Like, and I think that's what goes unlooked. It's just, like, that whole title of D1. Like, yeah, we made it. We made it to our, ultimately, like, your end goal is to make it D1, right? Like, I think growing up, everyone wants to get to Division 1, but people don't talk about when you get there.
Yeah, people don't talk about the rawness, the reality of being in Division 1 college softball. Because it's all on TV, on social media.
Sunshine
you see
and
it on TikTok.
rainbows.
You see the gear updates. You see the dances. You see all this, but nobody really talks about, the hard parts.
Yeah, you don't, it's not always sunshine and rainbows. I promise you. It's not like the feeling of the College World Series every single day.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that it's all bad.
No,
I'm just saying
I'm
that
not
not a lot
saying-
of people talk. It was great. I think we had
literally.
I think I had probably the best experience.
Oh, I would not want to change
Yeah.
anything. I wouldn't change it for the world. But I think that, me personally, I wish I was more knowledgeable.
Yeah, I wish I had a lot more knowledge of what I know now
Right.
when I was a freshman. Which is
Right.
why, we just want to talk about
Right.
our experience, because I think there are some people out there who will go through the same thing
Oh,
that we go
100%.
through.
If not worse. If not better.
Because
Like,
even so, we had our tough times.
Oh, 100%.
But
There's
compared to
definitely
what
people out
I've
there-
heard other people have said at their schools, makes my problems seem like nothing.
Right. And you've seen, like, we've seen worse. Like, I've seen people go through worse. You saw me go through worse. Like, you see, like, situations that you didn't go through, and you're like, wow, like, I don't even know how I would handle that situation. And I think that, for me, like, I always was like, we have alumni talk to us when we were in college and stuff, but sometimes it's older alumni. So
Yeah.
they're not as, like, remembering, or as, it's not the same generation or the day and age
Yeah.
where, like, they have the same experiences. Like, softball was different back then. Like, I hate to say it, but, like,
It's different. It's a different
It's
time. There are
different.
different things that
Yeah.
we go through now,
there's
which
just so much more.
there's like more
now.
behind it, especially with mental health being such a
Yeah.
big thing as
No,
is
yeah.
now. I think that a lot of people just, you just make sure other people are okay.
Yeah,
I think-
100%.
From what I hear from other people, a lot of the time coaches don't,
Yeah.
like, you also don't know what coaches are going through, but
Right.
it's important to have that relationship with your coaches, to talk to them as a person and
Exactly.
not as a coach.
Exactly. And I think that sometimes, like, when you do lack that, like, it obviously affects your performance too. Like, I know that for me, like I said, my JUCO, I had such an amazing connection with my coaches. Obviously, it's a lot more personable because they don't have such a big roster. That too, I'm glad they finally put a cap on the roster, because
Yeah.
our junior year we had third.
We had a
damn
lot.
near,
We
like,
had a lot of people.
no, we were carrying what? I don't know. We were
Like
carrying a
high
lot.
20s, low 30s.
Yeah.
It was a large
28.
roster.
Damn near. Like, 28 girls. There's only 9
For
in
a
the
9-man
lineup.
roster.
Like, you have like 4 teams.
You need a backup for the backup for the backup.
You can make 2 scrimmages at practice, literally. But, like, obviously being coaches, like, I get it. Like, you can't have a personal relationship with everyone. That's a lot of people. Like, and I get it. You have a lot going on. You have your own family too. But, like, for my JUCO, we were a smaller roster, so I was able to grow that relationship. And I performed my best because I felt comfortable. I was vulnerable. I was emotional with them. And I was, even if I wasn't in a good mental headspace, I felt so comfortable with them, I could talk to them about it. Whereas, like, at Fullerton, also, like, transferring and being new, I didn't feel comfortable going to the coaches and be like, hey, I'm having a really bad day. I need, like, help, or I need to take a break.
And it just depends on who you are and your surroundings that you're in. And I think us coming in late, it made it a little bit more tough to find that personal connection with a coach.
Yeah.
Luckily, I think I was able to figure it out later on. Not
Yeah.
right away, but later on.
I would say my senior year, I figured it out.
Yeah, senior year, I think that's when I really learned the communication skills to talk to the coaches about
Yeah.
random XYZ.
Yeah.
And I wish I was able to do that my freshman year.
I think that's important though for younger.
Yeah,
For
'cause
freshmen.
I think that once I learned how to do it, I was just like, why didn't I do this earlier?
Yeah.
Because their door is open,
It
and
is.
I think
It's just a matter of what you do with it.
yeah, you just have to give it that push.
Yeah.
Because I think they want to have that open conversation. They want to have that, what can you do better?
Right.
But you have to honestly kind of initiate it too,
Right.
because at the end of the day, they're also in charge of 20 plus people.
Right. Exactly.
It's also your duty to just
Yeah.
be like, hey, what do you see? Where do I stand? And what can I do better?
That also goes into this. Like, if you are a bench player, I think, like, for me, I was more introverted my junior year. Obviously, just going through, like, whatever I went through. But I think senior year is a lot more extroverted. And I think being more vocal. Some people aren't like that. But,
I know
like,
and I think that
it's hard because
that's another conversation, because
it's hard because like I saw both like sides. Like I saw both sides where like I was introverted and I didn't want to go up to the coach's office. Like I was terrified to even go knock on that door. Whereas like senior year, I don't know if it was like seniority like I was feeling or what, but like I felt comfortable like, hey, like for my starting spot, like what do I gotta do?
yeah.
Like what
And
can-
they want to see that initiative.
Exactly.
And
And I
it's
think that's-
hard,
it's hard to,
because
like,
I'm
do
not
it.
like that.
No,
Me
yeah.
personally,
Yeah.
I am not the overconfident,
Yeah.
swaggy type of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
person that a coach would want, because in my opinion, if I saw that and then it didn't perform the way that
Yeah.
that person acted, I just thought it was
Yeah.
for show, and I thought I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I think cocky. I didn't want to be cocky.
Yeah.
But I think that sometimes that's kind of what coaches like to see.
It's
is,
what's needed sometimes though. Like as much as like some people don't like that, coaches like when
they love
they,
that.
they eat that
They eat that.
up. They eat that up. Like they hunger for like a cocky kind of initiative person.
But you could
It's,
also
like,
be that quiet person
because you can have like
and play amazing.
someone who like leads through actions and they're just like
Yeah.
a stud. Like they just got it like that, but they are like a freaking no words come out
And
of their mouth.
I think that's the type of person that I always strive to be, was just lead by actions, because
Yeah.
I am not the type of person to tell you
Yeah.
what to do.
Right.
Be like, you do this, you do that. So we need to do this.
Right.
But I would just kind of like, if I do something, keep my head down, get my
Yeah.
job done.
Yeah.
Other people will follow. And I
Yeah.
think that's what you and I pretty much did
Oh,
our
100%.
senior year.
Yeah, I think that I like moving like that, but then you also see people who are like have that swag and have that
And
confidence.
you're like,
and
I want that dog
I'm
in
like-
me.
See, like, because I'd say like we have like a dog in us,
Yeah.
but like it was a low key dog. Like,
I don't think I started doing that until I got
because you
pulled.
also can't like when you're not playing.
Yeah, well, I think
like-
you just have to have that false confidence in yourself, because,
That's
like
how
I said, the
felt.
coaches
Like, I
eat
think that's like when I started, like I wasn't even playing and I like started getting like even at practices, like when we would scrimmage, like I don't know what it was, something shifted in
You
me
just
and
have
I
to
was
have
just
that
like
dog
I
in you.
literally was like "F it," and like I just straight up like I just felt like a dog, and I was like I told myself every day I was like
You're a dog.
I'm a dog. Like if like literally if it was just for the smallest things too, like
The little wins.
it was a little win, so like I would get one at bat like in a scrimmage or something, and I would get like a line drive. It would get caught, but I'd get like a hard line drive, and I'd be like, fuck
Celebrate
yeah,
it.
like
Celebrate it.
literally, I was like, that's the best contact I have made all month. Like let's f***ing go. I would hit a home run in the scrimmage. I'd be like, yep, that 1 for 1 in the books today.
Yeah.
Like I think just having that mindset, coaches see that and they eat it up. They'll eat it up. They're gonna literally want to see more of it.
Yeah, I think the more players think about what you can gain instead of what can you lose, you'll play a lot more free.
Oh, yeah.
And it's true. If you
100%.
play more free, you will do better.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I had to learn even when I started playing.
Yeah.
Because there was a point where, it wasn't going my way.
Oh,
and I did
100%.
get comfortable.
Right.
Even not playing 3 years and then finally playing, you do get comfortable.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until, that one game where I got pulled.
I do remember that.
And
Actually.
I was
Something
like,
did shift in you, because I remember, what series is it? I just remember, I think it was Riverside. You just came in like screaming. I was like, oh my god.
you just have to. It's that
dog.
It's that
It's-
false
I'm
confidence.
telling you,
You
like-
need to have that, because as crazy as it sounds, I did better.
No, literally.
Like the minute that shifted,
I'm the same. I was the same way, I think.
yeah.
When I got my like first start, and I ended up doing good, I was like, I'm that.
You got that dog in you.
You literally just have to be like, yeah, I'm that dog, I'm that, and no one's gonna stop you. Literally, the only person who can take you down is yourself.
Exactly.
It's all a mindset. It's a mindset,
It is a mindset.
and don't too much.
Don't do
Not
too much. Don't do too much.
Because you can have a dog in you and you can have that fight in you, but the moment you start getting cocky and the moment you start doing like hella extra is
like
like,
nobody likes that.
no, exactly. That's why like you have to find the happy medium of like, yeah, I know I'm good. I know I have it. Like I can do it. Let me just put my head down, grind, and show everyone.
Yeah.
I think that's just like what you need to do.
I think the two of us well represent, work ethic
Yeah.
and just where we came from, like what we had to adapt to. I think it really is a testament to who we are as people.
Yeah.
And I think it really showed in the end after
Yeah.
sports, after softball was over.
No, yeah. Because honestly, like, you have, like, just those natural athletes. Like, you have the naturally good players.
You have the naturally gifted people who can,
But they
do
can
God's gifts.
Literally. Like, they can freaking Shohei Ohtani. Like, he's just a good person, though, all around. Like, that's just, like, a good, great athlete you want to have. But then you have people who are naturally gifted and talented as an athlete, but they're people. Like, they're literally horrible people. Like, someone I wouldn't want to hang out with, someone I wouldn't want to associate
You want to be a
myself
good,
with.
honestly, you want to be a good person at
And
the end
that's-
of the day.
Being an athlete, it literally shows you, like, how to be, or who's going to be a good person outside. Like, you learn so many lessons being an athlete that I think go unnoticed. Like, I learned so much that I can take into the real world. Like, being a bench player, like, if I don't get a job I want, I don't care. Because I literally went through the trenches in softball. Like, I feel like if you're an athlete, you go through the most horrendous situations sometimes, to the point where like anything in the real world, like, you're already set up like for how to handle the situation. Like, you know how to handle it. So I think that being like a Division I athlete goes, even just any athlete in general, D1, D2, D3, JUCO, NAIA, it goes unnoticed sometimes, because like that's why I put it on my resume. I'll for sure put a
Oh, yeah,
Division I
it's
athlete
on
on
my
my
resume.
resume, because I think some people don't understand though. We go through more than what any other NARP goes through. We learn more and have more skills than any other NARP would go through. But it's just hard finding a job.
Yeah. Somebody hire her. Somebody hire her.
Guys, please hire me. I have a part-time job, but
Somebody hire her. She needs a full-time job.
I need a
guys. She needs
full-time
full-time job.
marketing, social media job, something.
She has over 20K on TikTok.
Yeah,
She has over 20K.
dude.
She's practically famous. Somebody please hire her.
Please, like, can I
I'll
put the TikTok?
put the LinkedIn.
Put the LinkedIn.
Connect with her.
TikTok, Instagram. Yeah, put it all there, because God forbid a girl just needs to get like a big girl job now.
Yeah. I think also just being an athlete, and I think this could be one of the last things we talk about. Being an athlete, you don't have the time.
Oh.
Put my LinkedIn right here too.
Oh.
Connect with me, please. Okay, bye.
Okay.
I guess the last thing we could kind of touch on is being an athlete, your time's taken up by your sport.
Right.
A lot of other people, they have these times for internships.
Oh
They
my
have
goodness,
time to
yes.
get these hands-on experience of the career field they want to go
Yeah,
into. And I
yeah.
think that's something that we never really got the chance to do because of softball.
Yeah.
I was very fortunate enough to have one because I kind of knew what I wanted to do early on, and I think that helped a lot when I was finished with college. But
Yeah.
I think you can touch on, what it was like to not have an internship,
Yeah.
because now you're competing with people who have that experience.
Right.
And
Yeah.
people nowadays, I feel like, will hire based on experience instead of,
Yes,
you're a
literally.
student athlete.
Yeah, so I had, well, obviously with our majors, we were both communications majors. I was emphasis in public relations. I had to take an internship for college credit. So I did that for one semester with a nonprofit. I was able to do that. Really fun, really cool. But again, that's not enough. Like you said, nowadays people look so much into experience. And I look at resumes and I look at job titles and they ask for at least 2 years of experience now.
And it's like, I just got out of college.
Babe, I just graduated and I literally worked a 9 to 5. Basically.
Yeah,
like
like,
being an athlete.
this was my job.
No, literally.
This was my job.
That's what I'm saying. It goes so overlooked being an athlete. And it sucks because that's where, when I was saying earlier how I feel like I'm on a time crunch. Like, I feel like I'm so behind. Like,
And I think that's why I stressed so early about,
Yes.
I need to get a job.
I
need to
didn't
get a job.
see it. And, like, I didn't start seeing it until later on. Like, I was stressing out by a job later because I was like, holy crap. I don't have any experience. And luckily, there are opportunities like you did, like working at your school and working in sports at your school. But like for me, I didn't do that.
And it's just hard because you have no time.
Exactly. So I'm coming out of college, no experience, under 6 months of experience. And the field that we both go into or want to go into, one of the most competitive fields, no demand now. Like, everyone wants to do social media. Everyone wants to do marketing, especially with sports. Sports are so big, so popular. Any entertainment, any makeup, beauty
Yeah.
industry. I have no experience, so it's like, what do I do? Now I have to work a job I don't want to work for what, 2 years?
And really, it's about who you know now.
Exactly, and it's like, granted, we meet people in the sports industry. You meet people being an athlete, you make connections, but it's not enough.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not enough. And like for me, I'm from a small town. I just moved out here. I don't
Yeah.
have that many connections, So I think that I would like, what advice do you think you would give to someone who's fresh out of college or like about to be fresh out of college? And they don't have any experience? Do you think that it would be a good idea to start early in college and look for experience, or should they kind of just rely on connection?
I think, I wouldn't say rely, but you definitely have to
Start early with
you definitely
networking.
have to network early.
That was my problem. I didn't realize how important networking was until later on.
Yeah, because I think there's a difference between using people and
Yeah.
making genuine connections with people.
Yeah.
I've had people that have asked me out of the blue to do them a favor when I was still a softball player, to get them into games, get them into other people's games. And it's
Yeah.
like, hi, how are you?
No, literally like, hi, how's your season going?
Yeah.
Something.
It wasn't even asking to go to my game. Was asking to go to my
a different
old,
game.
my old
A different
school.
game is crazy.
A different game.
Not even the school
Not
you
even my
go
own
to
game.
anymore. That's crazy. Like, if
So-
you're gonna try and get something out of me, like, at least somewhat make me feel important.
At least
I don't
say,
know.
hey, how are you?
No, don't even ask me how I am. Just be like, hey, so, like a
Yeah.
hi, so, do you go
And-
here anymore?
Yeah, and that's
Or-
where making genuine connections is just really important. I think
Yeah.
the biggest advice that I have for people is, honestly, find your passion outside of your sport. Whoa,
Yeah.
sport.
Sure.
Find your passion outside of your sport, because it will help you in the
Yeah.
long run. And once you do find that, if you can hone in on your LinkedIn and find people in the industry
Yeah,
that
I didn't lock
Yeah.
into LinkedIn until you put me on, actually. LinkedIn. I didn't even have like a updated LinkedIn or anything until I saw Kris in her LinkedIn. I was like, yeah, I need to lock in on that. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, but basically, a lot of the things that I did was I kind of reached out to people who were in the field that I wanted to be in, and I kind
Yeah.
of connected with them, hop on a call with them and just be like,
Yeah.
hey, what you do is similar to what I want to do and where I want to be in the future. I just want to know how you got there, or I want to know
Right.
what it takes to be in that position. And then you just kind of connect with those people and you bond over similar experiences. And then later on, you never know who your next boss is going to be. That person could be your next boss. So I think that just making those genuine connections, you know, checking in once in a while, getting coffee with them, saying happy birthday, those things go a long way.
The littlest things.
The little things go a long way.
And that's what even I struggle with, is like, I struggle with like going and making that initiative, like my own, like,
because it's hard.
It
hard.
is, and it's like I said, I'm like a little introverted, so it's like I like not get scared, but like I don't know how to like sometimes just be like go and shoot them a text or shoot them a DM like, hey, I'm interested in this field. I seen you did this, that, and the third. Put me on, or like help me out, you know, or like how'd you get there? Yeah. I think that's what a lot of people struggle with, is like actually like taking that step forward.
Because at the end of the day, we're all shy. I'm shy.
At the end of the day, like I try and remind myself,
we're just a girl.
I'm just a girl. Like, and it's all our first time living, dude. Like, it's all our first time going through it. Like, and I have to remember that they were in my shoes at one point. Like, they started at the bottom at one point. They didn't. I mean, some people do automatically like get raised to the top. Good for them. But like, everyone starts somewhere, and that's where it comes into, don't compare your journey to anyone else. It's one of my main things. It's like, literally follow your path, get your own journey. You're gonna get there eventually. But
everyone has their own path.
No, literally, just don't compare. I think that was like one of my biggest things that I used to do, was compare my softball career, my stats, my work path, work career. Like, I don't want to compare anymore. I think it's helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Where I'm at right now, I wouldn't say I'm where I want to be, but
it's a start.
It's a start. It's a
stepping stone.
I know that I'm going to trust in God's plan and where I want to be, and it's going to get there. I'm going to get there eventually. And even though I feel old because I'm 23, I'm not that old.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I guess we would want you guys to take away is just, you know, everyone has their own path, and you don't have to know exactly what you want to do right now, right at this moment, but everything will work out the way it is.
Truly.
Like, if you're not playing softball, if you're not a starter, it is not the end of the world. I'm not saying don't work for that. I'm not saying don't.
Definitely put the work in.
Yeah, definitely put the work in. But, you know, there is a life.
There's a life outside of
it.
your sport. I promise you. The at bat you just had,
it doesn't matter.
Not the end of the
doesn't
world.
matter.
I promise you, the ground ball you just missed, it doesn't matter. I promise you, the poles you probably just had to run for being late. Good. Get your steps in, babe. Cause God, and
honestly, you get more steps in running to the fence and back than you do actually playing the game.
No, because us, like, when we were warming up, you know, for a game where we had to warm up in left field the whole time because we ran to the fence like 20 times in a day. I got my steps in. Yeah. I wish I could wear my watch during my game.
I know. I wish I had my watch to see how many steps you get.
Yeah, I should wear a waist trainer when we freaking warmed up. So
should have brought the weights out already.
Yeah, I think, what game was it? Stanford, when we started doing lunges to the fence, and we had, what was his name? The ball. What was the ball's name? Syphilis, whatever the syphilis, whatever the Greek syphilis, the Greek term is, whatever. We had this weighted ball, and we couldn't let it touch the ground, right? And it was the bench's priority. And so it was. We were in Stanford, I think, for regionals, and KK and I started doing squats with it. We made it on TV. We made it on TV because we started doing squats.
No, you didn't.
And lunges. Yeah, from the fence and back. I was like, if I'm going to be out here, like, I'm going to get my workout in. Like, if I'm not playing, I'm going to get my legs.
You make the best out of it.
Yeah, we did. What was he? Okay, so we did drop him. We put him on the floor. It was a 14 inning game, dude.
And we did.
And, like, this is where it goes back to, like, I was dreading this season. Like, I literally, like, before the game, this is really bad. Don't ever do this. Like, don't ever have this mindset. This is an example of what not to be. I literally was like, oh, my God, we only have 7 innings today. Like, I just have to get through 7 innings of cheering, and I'll be done. No. We ended up playing
we played so
14
many.
It was 2 games. 2 games we played. I'm mentally prepared for 1 game.
I think we, out of the 30 people we had, I feel like we burned through all of them.
No, yeah, that game we literally burned through everyone. And syphilis was on the floor. Like, I can't even lie to you. Like, I couldn't do it anymore.
Coach Ford, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, Coach Ford, if you see this, like, I dropped the bag on that one, like, hard.
But we won.
But we ended up winning. Yeah,
It just
like, touched, like, a love tap. He just wanted to, like, drop it low real fast. Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess we talked about a lot.
I know.
I think
I feel like there's so much more to talk about too,
there is,
but like
that could be for another
that's
day.
for another podcast because
We have a lot.
We have a lot to uncrack. We have a lot to unravel about. Not even just softball,
Just
like
about
life, sports in general, other sports that you have to deal with, like outside softball parties and stuff. Like we could actually get into that now that we're graduated.
We could.
Go have fun. But, like, not too much fun.
But be smart.
And don't be SNC.
If you know, you know.
I'm part of SNC.
I don't know. Do you want to be part of SNC? I kind of.
I was about to get tatted on me. My SNC partner, my captain was part of SNC.
Yeah. If you know, you know, I guess.
If you know, you know. I was about to
that's
get.
for
We
another
were gonna get
time.
tats. We were gonna get lip tats of it one time.
Yeah.
We thought about it. Or on our
I know.
finger.
Comment down below if you want to know the lore.
I know. If you want to know the lore about SNC, let us know. Comment, and we can go through like a bunch of stories on the podcast.
I wasn't even a part of SNC.
You can share your stories at Oregon State if you have any crazy ones.
But
This
yeah,
is
I
my
guess-
SNC
I
shout
would
will
out.
come
just-
back as another special guest to talk about
Yeah.
SNC.
SNC was unreal. I loved
Guys,
SNC.
No regrets. Best
That's what
time
I'm
of my
saying.
life.
I honestly have no regrets with my college career at all. Like, no matter what, I won't. And I don't think anyone should,
Yeah.
truly.
No regrets. I had a great 4 years.
Yeah. It was a fun time.
Yeah, I would say I ended up on the right path.
Yeah.
I got to meet these lovely shawties.
Look at us here now.
I know. Now we're all growing doing a podcast.
I know.
No,
Don't let this flop,
funny
please.
though, we were supposed to do this during season.
Yeah. Our first idea was
We were
literally
supposed to literally do
during
it in the
season.
locker room on the
I'm
beanbags.
so dead. That would be so good.
I
A
know.
year later, we're done. Our
now
career's
now
over. It's not
we're
relevant anymore.
grown and we're just retired athletes talking
Yeah.
about softball. But it's fine because
lore.
hopefully this connects with you and hopefully that you got something.
Yeah,
out
I
of
genuinely
it today.
hope that,
Yeah.
somebody that kind of went through similar stuff.
Or
that we
if
went
you're
to-
going through it, you can reach out to us and we'll gladly help you out.
Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed.
Thanks.
Don't
What was
forget to
the
like,
name?
comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the
Yeah,
channel.
you better describe. You better subscribe because I think we have something
I feel like
going
we
with
have
this.
some-
I feel
some
like
good things
we
to talk
low
about.
key.
I tried my best not to use filler words.
I don't even know if I did. Frick. Yeah. I think we could do something
I
good
think
with
we gotta
this.
do it again.
Yeah,
for
we're definitely gonna do it again. But yeah, what was the name of our thing?
Fawful Uncensored.
Fawful. Oh yeah, let us know if you want to know what fawful
Yeah.
means too.
Yeah. We have a
Fawful,
lot.
unfiltered or uncensored?
Uncensored? I don't know.
Fawful. The F, Fawful unfiltered. Yeah.
Fawful Unfiltered.
Yeah. Fawful unfiltered.
We'll figure it
We're
out.
gonna
We'll
come
figure
up
it
with a
out.
name.
We'll
We don't have one yet. We'll figure it out.
But hope you
But
guys
yeah.
enjoyed. We love you.
Like, subscribe.
Go bench players.
Go. Wait. We had a name.
Bench players?
BBC. BBC.
Wait, what does that mean?
It was bench player committee. Do you not remember? Or
It
Best
was
bench
Best
committee.
Bench Committee.
best bench committee.
BBC. That's what we
That's
called
what we called
ourselves.
So we did call ourselves BBC, which was best bench committee.
We can keep that.
Oh my gosh.
Best Bench Committee.
Best bench committee. That's what it's gonna be.
BBC. That was good. That was
BBC.
good. I think it has
BBC
to be.
uncensored
Yes.
or unfiltered. BBC. I low-key like uncensored.
Uncensored. Yeah.
BBC
BBC
uncensored.
Uncensored.
That's our podcast. Okay. Good night, y'all.
Good night. Mic drop.